On May 6, 2023, the Prince of Wales was crowned King Charles III in a coronation ceremony that highlighted both his worldly and spiritual roles as a monarch. Included in this grand ceremony was a very special object created specifically for the occasion, the Cross of Wales. What makes this cross unique is that it contains two small fragments of wood believed to be part of the true cross, the cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified. This is no ordinary cross, but a sacred relic, especially because very few objects associated with Jesus exist today. The true cross is of immense importance to Christians because it is directly connected to Jesus' body. Jesus suffered on this cross, and his blood was shed on it. Believers feel that if they can come close to this wood or this cross, they can feel a spiritual connection to Jesus Christ. For the past 2,000 years, relics from Jesus' crucifixion have been deeply revered by Christians. Artifacts such as the sudarium, the blood-stained cloth that covered Jesus' head, or the shroud of Turin, the burial cloth wrapped around Jesus' body, are among the most sacred objects of Christianity. These relics are not only considered holy, but many believe they hold miraculous powers as well. Relics associated with Jesus are thought to possess a profound sanctity and spiritual energy. For example, the Shroud of Turin is the cloth that touched Jesus' body. After his resurrection, this cloth was left behind. It is believed to hold a divine energy that can provide healing to the faithful. So, one can imagine the importance of a relic like the true cross to Christians. Today, small fragments of the true cross can be found in churches all over the world, where they are revered by millions of worshippers. But the question remains, how can we be sure that these fragments are truly part of the cross upon which Jesus was crucified? The Romans crucified thousands of people over centuries, and the Bible does not mention what happened to the cross after Jesus' crucifixion. It only states that Jesus' body was taken down by Joseph of Arimathea, but nothing is said about the cross itself. According to Christian tradition, the true cross was discovered by Helena, the mother of Emperor Constantine, in the early 4th century. Helena, a convert to Christianity, traveled to Jerusalem to trace the steps of Jesus and visit the site of his crucifixion. She was taken to the site now known as the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. There she discovered 3 crosses near the tomb where Jesus was buried. But the question arose, which one was the true cross? It is said that Helena devised a way to determine this. She brought forward a sick, elderly woman who was close to death. The woman was laid on the first cross, and she groaned in pain. Helena declared, "This is not the one." The woman was then placed on the second cross, and her agony worsened. Again Helena said, "This is not the one." Finally the woman was laid on the third cross, and she was instantly healed. She stood up and began to walk. Helena proclaimed, "This is the true cross, the very cross on which Jesus was crucified."